Well, hey there, everyone. Happy Wednesday to all of you out there. King 5 meteorologist Adam Claiborne here to talk about looks like more of those pop-up showers, possible storms, and maybe a few pockets, maybe some small hail within some of those storms here later this afternoon. The more widespread rain chances still hold off into the end of the week, so if you are able to get out today and maybe even tomorrow too, you're still able to get a lot of the outdoor work done before we do start to deal with more of the heavy rain coming in by Friday. But your forecast today is looking like it's going to be sunny in a few spots. First stop will be right here in Seattle. Actually, more clouds starting to build back in than what we had earlier here into the morning hours. And then you can see out towards the coast of La Push actually looking gorgeous. Plenty of sunshine and looks like maybe a few clouds off into the distance, but that sunlight is reflecting off of the ocean. Right there, Westport seeing pretty similar conditions too. Plenty of sunshine, just a few clouds. Granite Falls, some clouds now beginning to build back into the area there after some of the sunshine we had earlier into the day, and those rain chances could possibly be around as we go later on here into the evening. So let's talk about that. Forecast today calling for a pop-up shower. Looks like we'll see some of those very light move on through. Once we head into the evening though, we expect temperatures to start to drop, things start to quiet back down, and we'll go on into the overnight hours, dropping those lows back near the freezing point. There's that wave of rain I just told you about it here as we get closer to the 1 p.m. hour. It looks like you'll see some of those showers moving across parts of Pierce County, there across King County, and eventually over Elliott Bay and heading over across the Kitsap Peninsula. Generally, again, a lot of this is going to be pretty light in nature. This evening, we'll keep an eye out for a pop-up shower or maybe even a storm, but most of the activity staying off of the coast. As you can see, that spin is starting to make its way back towards the west, and eventually that storm is going to dive more off towards the south, but it is going to draw up quite a bit of moisture our way too for later into Thursday evening and into Friday night, and it's going to come from this direction right here. So it's actually going to help warm things up by the next day or so, because today is actually a bit cooler than yesterday. A lot of numbers down by 2, 3, 4, 5 degrees. So today's opportunity of seeing the 50s, not quite as high as what we had yesterday. But the shower chances, there they are. They are moving on through here and should start to die off again later on into the night. And for tomorrow morning, well, most of the action will be right there along the south coast and pretty much stay there throughout the entire day. On into the afternoon hours, 12:30 Thursday, more clouds, and you can see off towards the east here in Puget Sound. I think that's going to help us get up into more of the 50s, due in part because more of a south wind coming back into play, and we're just going to keep the rain away for the entire day. Here we are, Thursday night, still seeing the rain across parts of southwest interior, the south coast, and eventually late Thursday night into early Friday morning, it begins to head northward. We'll see that move on in and across parts of the Kitsap Peninsula and parts here of Puget Sound. A lot more green. You can definitely tell a difference in the models today than what we had yesterday when we were seeing a lot more white around the area, indicating some more snowfall. Looks like, yes, again, we're expecting this to stay mainly in the form of rain. Then we start to head on into the afternoon hours of Friday. That moves northward. Most of the heavy rain will be throughout the morning. We'll keep some showers around into the afternoon. That convergence zone starts to ramp up a little bit into your Friday evening, so we'll keep those showers in place there throughout the first half of Friday night, and then we'll start to see that break apart and more showers and sun breaks on into Saturday. Now, the amounts of rain, this is only through Friday morning, between 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch. Higher amounts there along the south coast, where we can see about 1/2 an inch or more in some of those areas. And then we continue on into Saturday. Showers and sun breaks, not a lot of that filled in. Then we go on into Sunday. Most of the day actually dry on Sunday, and I think we could even see a little sunshine to start us off Sunday morning. Then we continue on into Sunday evening, Sunday night, and that's when more of the clouds and eventually the rain comes in, and it will be more of a rainy day for Monday and possibly into your early Tuesday. But check this out. We're seeing temperatures more so in the 50s than not here over the next 5 days. Thursday, a nice warm up to 51. Cool down for Friday and Saturday with some of those rain chances moving on through. But then we're back into the 50s with some strong south winds coming into play, and that'll help us up to 50 on Sunday, 51 expected on Monday. Overall, I think the farther north you go, yeah, you'll see a few showers, but it looks like better chances are farther to the south. Pop-up storm possible here with a little bit of that energy in the atmosphere. Highs mid to upper 40s, a few 50s kind of here and there as well. Monroe up to 50 degrees, and we'll see highs in the mid to upper 40s as you go farther to the south. Your forecast tonight, expect those lows to drop down into the low to mid 30s. We'll top off at 51 with most of those showers staying off to the south and across the south coast for Thursday. Those come in throughout parts of Puget Sound Thursday night, and then we'll see more of those heavier showers Friday morning. That will start to give way to more off and on showers throughout the afternoon Friday, then better chances coming back in late Sunday night into your Monday, and then a dry day it looks like is ahead of us by next Tuesday. But again, we're seeing a lot more 50s showing up on this map, and that's something that we could not say about a week or two ago. So it is warming up. Spring not too far away, still just got to get those numbers up just a bit more, but make sure to keep the rain gear handy if you are going to be out these next few days, especially on Friday and heading into next Monday. Take care, everyone. We'll talk to you soon.